Hi everyone, I'm one of the crocheters from Crochetgasm, and today we are going to talk about working with color and how to change colors while you're crocheting. For a more detailed explanation, feel free to check us out at Crochetgasm.com for the full article. So if you think back to elementary school art classes, you probably learned about the color wheel. It's often referred to when people are crocheting as well. So the primary colors are going to be your basic yellow, red, and blue. And then the secondary colors are going to be any of the colors that mixing your primary colors create. The tertiary colors are any of those colors that are kind of in between, so like a yellow-green or a yellow-orange. Colors across from each other are referred to as complementary. And although this is a very formal way of picking colors for crocheting, you can choose to do combinations of other colors. A lot of times when people make blankets, they'll do college colors, or you can also make a bag that looks like this one. That is a scrap bag, they call it, and so it's all different pieces of yarn that this crocheter used to create her bag. So now I'm going to show you how to actually change colors while you're crocheting. So I just made a little piece of single crochets, and then I'm going to continue my single crochet. So I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, and pull through. Now that I have these two loops on my hook, this is when you're going to want a color change. So here you can see I am laying the light pink yarn over my hook, and then I'm going to pull through the light pink to complete the stitch. And then after that, I just kind of like to hold all the tail in place, and then I'm going to continue single crocheting in order to continue my piece with the light pink. And then you'll see that at the end, that tail, I can just kind of pull it to tighten up the first stitch, and then that tail can be weaved in, that way it doesn't show. So a different way to change colors, rather than cutting the yarn after every one, which you can do, and I think that's easiest when you begin, you can just carry the yarn through your work. So here you can see I'm basically going to switch to the dark pink yarn. So it's really easy if they're both hanging from the back. So here you can see that I'm going to continue with the light pink. So I'm going to insert yarn over. Now that I have these two hooks, this is when I'm going to pick up that dark pink. This does work if your piece is something that you wear, if something's going to be on the inside like a headband or a hat. However, if it's a blanket and it's two-sided, as you can see, this little piece of yarn kind of hangs along the back, so you wouldn't want to use this if you were making a blanket. So this technique is actually called Fair Isle knitting or crocheting. It can be used in both. So this is what the back side of the piece would look like. So you would want this on the inside. So this is just an example of a piece that I made. So obviously it's a blanket and it's two-sided. So I had to cut and change color every single time. So here you can see is where the color change occurred. This was one of the first things I made. So it's okay to have these little portions where you may see that the color was changed. Some intricate patterns will also use these color charts. So it kind of helps you figure out exactly how many stitches of what color you need rather than reading a pattern. This is a little bit more visually appealing, and it's easier to see exactly how many stitches you'll need to do in which colors. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully this gave you a better idea of how to work with color in your first piece. Hit the like and subscribe button in order to get a notification when we post new videos, and check us out on Crochetgasm.com.